hate at first sight.
Here we are. At the opera. I don't hate the opera. I quite enjoy it, in fact.
Hey, is Roland working tonight?
Roland? Oh, the stage designer. Yeah, he's upstairs, chewing a fat with some extras.
Alright. Let's get the bowl rolling. The show rolling over here, so to speak. Bit of coin, sure. To afford more cheese. How does that work, by the way? Like, they banned cheese, prohibition on cheese. I mean, I guess people were indulging too much in the cheese. Okay.
Seems I'm not the only party here. Say, big guy, any way to get upstairs without rubbing shoulders with the crowd?
Oh, you want to get in? Maybe. If you're ready to cough up 30 clams. You game?
Uh-huh. Nah, I'm not big on seafood.
Okay.
They won't even know what hit them.
Betty's dead? Hell, she was so nice, so talented.
Wait, did she get killed right after we saw her? Alright, that's a vent. Now this, I like. Indeed.
Why is it always locked doors and ominous moaning?
Huh. Just your line of work that you signed up for, buddy. Let's see if we can jump.
Pretty sure the fire department frowns on stuffing firecrackers into wooden attics.
Okay, we got that one. That blew up.
Hey! Give me a hand here, will ya?
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, damn. Thanks, pal. This is really... Ow! What the hell was that for?
Standard procedure. Little sucker punch before questioning never killed anyone.
What kind of cop are you?
A former one. And a curious one. Word is, you're tight with Steve Bandel. I got questions, and you got a favor to repay.
Guess I owe you that much. But not here. Those bastards who locked me up here could come back any second.
You didn't do this to yourself?
What? Hell no. It was them damn extras. Came out of nowhere. Roughed up the performers, swiped their costumes, and dragged me up here.
They say anything suspicious?
Huh. I mean, something about preparing for killing Stilton during the intermission and loading a big gun. Must be some lesser-known operettas.
Wait. Stilton? As in Cornelius Stilton, the mayoral candidate Stilton?
I don't know, man. I don't keep up with politics. I just finished a 20-hour calibration on the stage cannon.
You moron. They're no extras, and they ain't prepping for a show. There's Stilton. And there's the big gun. Judging by them bootsteps. So much for staying incognito.
Alright then. We got a shotgun and we aim to use it.
Do I amuse you?
Well, that was a bit nastier than it should have been. Alright, we can use cheese to recover HP if we need to.
The city's buzzing with people. Just not the kind I'd put on the guest list.
Indeed.
You felt it. Oh, forget about it. Wise guy, huh? Don't take it personal.
Anyone more? Let's see what we got here. That is a killing zone. Alright, we gotta activate the switch. Move that crane and get up there. I'm not sure that could withstand your weight.
This one's for you. Wise guy, eh? How about that? Come here about it. Hey! Hey, tough guy.
Well, the killing floor that we survived. And we didn't have to use the cheese either. Alright, that's open.
Feeling a little stage fright creeping in.
I can't imagine why. The Mouseburg opera is not gentle to the souls that are not ready for it. It's locked for a moment. What do we got?
Hey,
Where the hell did they come from?
whack at the noggin, Pepper.
Alright, we're secure. Some dynamite. Oh, you little shit.
Get over.
No, no, no. You first.
Hey. That's a hit. Gotcha.
That was too close. Yeah, we're barely holding together. Alright, that should open the path. Save again.
Almost there, Jackie.
I don't think it's gonna be that
Oh, you
easy.
gotta be kidding me.
As I said. That's more cheese.
Ah, namaste, traveler. What brings you to this ancient place of learning?
It's a basement under a brand new opera house.
Semantics ain't gonna get you across that death trap, Chief.
It's a shallow pit full of garbage and...
Look, pal, you wanna learn? Or do you wanna stand there flapping your gums? I got deep stuntman thoughts to ponder.
Yeah, all right. Enlighten me, Maestro.
Now, listen closely. This here's an ancient technique passed down by a legendary stunt guru back in New Rotterdam. Changed my life. Cost me 3 ribs, but changed my life. Here's the deal. When you jump, just act like you didn't. Clear your mind. No thoughts, no fear, no gravity. Then, when you forget you're midair, jump again. Works like a charm.
Gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Nah, that's dumb work, Chief. The great wheel of infinite cheddar. You just gotta believe. Now get out there and defy physics. No need to thank me.
All right, sure, why not? Certainly trusted worse advice.
Alright, double jump. Ah! Let's keep moving. That can work. Alright. Not really a lot of armor.
Back on track. Now with new tricks. All right, let's shut this thing down and make it nice and useless. Jack Pepper saves the day and somehow starts an actor's strike. She's crazy. Must be some upper thing. it down a notch. Well, at least Stilton did get blown to Kingdom Come.
Huh. Sure. But you did manage to blow up half the opera, so...
Come here!
We got some cheese if need be.
Crap. Well, at least the framing's solid, all things considered. Let's get that picture for Tam.
There we go. The burning opera.
Well, hope she likes it.
That's the only picture she's gonna get. All right.
Hot, 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 hot. Oh.
Over here, tough guy! Hit him, hey!
I don't know why the opera singer wanted to kill me, but so be it.
Almost there.
That guy ain't no clown, buddy.
All right, we're gonna need ammo.
Wise guy, huh? Oh.
There's the safe. What the hell?
So close and yet no cheese stick. A better inn for a private
Leave the drama for the pros, eh? Just give me a second. There we go.
Thanks, pal. I almost got roasted back there.
It comes with the territory. You step on stage, you get roasted. Anyway, you saved my skin back there from those extras, so quid pro quo.
Told you they weren't extras. These were real bad guys with real bad intentions. Now about Bandel.
Look, Detective, I'd love to help, but I don't know much. We mostly just knock back cold ones downtown. Besides, it's not like he hasn't gone off the grid before.
Not like this. Not mid-performance. Steve doesn't just vanish. He orchestrates it, turns it into a spectacle. This is different. I've known him a long time. We went through hell together. Back in the old world.
Wait. Damn! You're the Jack Pepper? The trench sweeper? The...
I'm touched, but let's not do the highlight reel now, okay? Look, you don't know where he is, fine. But you gotta know something. Where he goes, what he's into lately.
Well, he's been keeping to himself mostly. Doubt he's ever brought anyone home from Tinsel's. But when he's had a few cold fondues, he gets into some real fringe esoteric crap. Even mentioned having a lab under his mansion, sworn to secrecy on it.
Secret lab, huh? Sounds like a long shot, but You know where that mansion is?
Sorry, Detective, but he's been worryingly private. Selective about who gets close.
Yeah, figures. Thanks for the intel, stage designer.
Yeah, good luck. And bring Steve back.
I had my next stop lined up, but not a clue where it was.
Okay. I gotta admit that controlling this vehicle is the most torturous experience that you could imagine. Alright, let's go to the private investigator
Haven't seen
office.
Steve in ages. No idea where he's been living these days. Best I just start laying down the clues.
Still not done, huh? Dynamite. Mouseburg. I guess I missed some comic strips. Maybe some secrets as well.
So? Did you get me a really glamorous opera pic?
Yeah. Just as the whole place went up in flames.
What?
Yeah, well, there was this assassination attempt, and... Well, anyway, here. Should be enough to draw your own conclusions.
Huh. It looks,
What? Underwhelming? Boring? Out of place? Welcome to haute culture.
No, it's just, that's not what I... Ugh, never mind. Thanks, Jack. You're, as always, the best.
Yeah, well, always happy to disappoint, kiddo.
Hey, Jack.
Mr. Big Shot Detective. What a surprise.
Alright then. Let's go into the office.
And give the car a proper wash. I'll be here for a bit.
Corny? What's he doing here?
That's gonna be a heck of a case.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go down there.
Jack! Good to see you, buddy.
Likewise, Cornelius. You are in a surprisingly good mood for someone who just dodged an assassination attempt.
Oh, well, comes with the territory when you're chasing high office. While that whole affair at the opera was most unfortunate, it was ultimately good for business.
No kidding. How so?
Ah, you were a real wild card, my boy. Quite the performance, as always. You put those goons right in the spotlight, and now they're ducking for cover. Good for me. Great for the polls. What were you doing there in the first place?
Chasing a magician who vanished off script. Boom, gone. Not just any magician either. The magician. Steve Bandel.
What? Steve's gone?
Like a fart in the wind. And now I'm stuck following a trail of stale blue cheese crumbs.
Most interesting. So, what did you find?
Not much so far. Just running down places he might have slipped off to. You got any ideas?
Oh, I know Steve's hangouts, all right.
Of course you do.
Better yet, I think I know just the one you're after. He did some soul-searching at that mansion on the outskirts of Mouseburg. The address, here.
Why, Cornelius, you just made my job a whole lot easier.
Well, you did save my life, after all, right?
Yeah, more than once.
Extra, extra! Read all about
Cheesy mysteries rule the headlines these days.
Indeed. That's an interesting one. We got a bunch of blueprints. I could go buy some ammo. We really don't have... No, we actually do have a decent amount of ammo, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I don't think there's anyone else to talk to right now, so let's go. That's a long way.
All right. According to Corny, the entrance should be around here somewhere.
The Discord comes.
Who the hell did those lunatics crawl out from?
That is a very good and interesting question. And who the heck are these?
An outhouse. That's a low-hanging one.
Clearly. Into the secret lab. Into the jaws
Holy
of death.
Flush. We're moving.
Oh, that's a fast elevator. Or is it?
Stevie boy, what exactly were you up to?
Who freaking knows? I wonder why.
No. No silence, only boy.
The hell?
Follow the white cable, Jack.
Those guys got shields too. Follow the white cable and try not to get burned in the process. What a weird little story, isn't it? Where could it take us?
All the walls sing to me.
Not a problem. There is no way we're breaking through that. Oh, Haunted Mansion. Could use a Tommy gun. But obviously that comes later. Okay.